Hey everyone, it's Nathan Nguyen with Intero Real Estate. I'm sitting here with a very good client of mine. His name's Brett Varga. And Brett, how we met was at the time I had a property for sale, I believe one of your neighbors, and then you wanted to sell your place. So you called me. I was probably one of 3 or 4 realtors you had over.
Right, I was selling my condominium and I just noticed a bunch of the signs that were listed in the complex, and I called your number and I called a couple of other agents. But I think what really stood out to me in the very beginning was how fast your sign seemed to go from listing to sale pending. And right away it was really apparent to me how professional you were just from our initial meeting. I mean, I think I ended up canceling my 3rd meeting with one of those other realtors just because you and I seemed like a good fit right from the very start. So
yeah, absolutely. And you know, I do appreciate that, and I do remember, you know, the sale we had was a pretty good one. There was a couple of hiccups, but we did go through it. And then so after that, I helped you sell your place. Then we bought your current house, which is where we're staying right now. This is where we're sitting. So tell me, how was the whole, you know, sell and buying experience with my team and I?
Right. The selling experience was really quite smooth. I mean, selling a condominium a couple years ago was a challenge for anybody, and I think you definitely did a great job of alleviating a lot of stress from the situation. And I mean, one thing I can say about Nathan as a realtor, I mean, other than being really professional, is he's great at communicating, and he's really great at just making you feel like everything's going to be okay. And I remember we were trying to sell my condo pretty fast so we could turn around and buy this place that we're at right now, like you said. And again, it was just nothing but a smooth transaction, and it could have gotten kind of hairy just because it was a short sale, and we relatively closed the deal on this place within a month, which is unheard of for a short sale. So, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with just how great you are at doing your job.
Well, you know, I do appreciate it from Brett, and that's why we've become, you know, friends. It started out as agent to client, but after that we've become pretty good friends. So Brett, here's the $1 million question. Would you recommend me to other sellers and buyers out there?
You know, without a doubt, I'd recommend this guy to anyone who's looking for a realtor. And right before we started filming, Nathan and I were kind of joking around that he said, oh, everyone's going to think that, oh, this is just my buddy that I'm filming. But, you know, we met through the realtor process, and I mean, he has become a really good friend of mine. And, you know, I think the integrity that he has as a person and a realtor are just top shelf. You know, I can't say enough about this guy. And I've already recommended him to a couple friends of mine who are interested in selling their places. And, you know, I used him to sell my condo. I used him to buy my house. Pretty soon my wife and I are going to be probably thinking about maybe selling, and we'll list it again with this guy. I mean, I just can't say enough great things about his professionalism and how easy it is to work with, which is what you want in a realtor. So,
wow, that's you know, that's awesome. That's like beyond, you know, what I was expecting to hear from you, considering, you know, that we are good friends now. So I really appreciate the recommendation, Brett. And you know, like I said, business is business, but it gets to the point where you try to be friends with your clients as well. So that's Brett Varga, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.